is somebody people think they know. And for a long time, no celebrity has been quite as scrutinized as she has been. But now she is finally setting the record straight, telling us about everything she's into, the new things she's doing, the new places she's going. Please welcome, really a grand woman, Miss Lindsay Lohan. Darling, you have been doing some amazing stuff. You've become an activist, a true, a no-holds-barred activist. Tell everybody what you're doing.
Well, I was in Turkey, and I saw everything that's going on with a lot of the kids. I love working with children, and I did a documentary in India as well on slavery with kids. And so when I was in Turkey, I was there for a work thing, and I said, you know what? I'm in such a different place in my life and headspace, and I have the time now where I can go and do some good and actually get on the ground and see what's happening, and draw attention to it in a positive way to bring people awareness. So I went to Antep with the Mayor Fatima, and I went and visited some of the kids, and I'm helping a family that's there. I kind of support them and go and visit them frequently, and now seeing what else I can do to create a sustainable future for these people, and how I can be of help and service.
How's that experience been? It's kind of amazing.
It is.
So when you first met with these kids, what was that experience like for you?
Hard. I cried right away, right off the bat, just because, just to feel safe in these container camps, these kids, because they're not scared of bombs going off every second. You just see that they have this light inside of them, and seeing a new face and somebody willing to kind of teach them and sit with them, and bringing attention to other people coming to do that, I think is really important. But it's really, the stories of some of these women, and this young girl, Bana, who is the first child that has a voice of what's going on. It's incredible.
And this is the Syrian refugee crisis.
While you were there was an image that was released online of you holding a Quran, and some people didn't react well to that.
No, they didn't. That actually happened several years ago, so it was really interesting that they brought it up again right when I had come back from there, because that was a long time ago. It was before I was starting to make the move to London, actually. And yeah, it was something that I study, and I think everyone's free to study whatever they want to, you know. My sister's very spiritual. And I don't think you should be judged on who you are by holding a book.
And if you're passionate about a country that is primarily Muslim, understanding the faith and what they live by is important. Some people were talking about you converting. Do you think people were projecting on this image whatever they wanted?
Yeah, but that's life. That's never happened to me before.
Last summer, you turned 30.
Okay.
And you've had so much success. You've done these incredible movies. By the way, my daughter Paloma loves Parent Trap. It is her favorite movie.
You know what? I'm just going to bust them. These two, it's their favorite movie.
No, Mean Girls. Mean Girls
she
is
loves
mine.
me. That's right.
On Wednesdays we wear pink. Okay.
I am the one that forced my daughter to watch it, and she loves it. But what lessons have you learned from just your earlier years that you're going to apply to your life now? You've already spoken a little bit about it, but
I think it was just, everything moves so fast when you're in the industry, and people grow up so quickly with it, and you know this from knowing me forever. And I think you have to just always remember to slow down and just really sit and look at what you have and where you want to go with that, because if the pace goes so fast in like the Hollywood industry that it really is, like my mother would always tell me to come home, and I never listened. I should have come home to New York, but I was staying in LA. You just have to really take your time with things and find what makes you happy at the end of the day. It's not always the materialistic things that are going to be there for you in the end.
Well, you've also dealt with some addiction throughout your life. Do you have anything to say to people out there that might be struggling, dealing with some of the same things?
Everybody goes through things differently, so I can't speak for anyone, but I think like I said before, like I really found I love spirituality, and that really drives me. And taking that, like meditation, transcendental meditation, that really clears my mind. Just being able to switch off. And I made a mind map when I turned 30. I was like, of what I wanted in the next 10 years spiritually. What feeds me? What keeps me humble here? Who do I want to help? What do I want to do with that help? And how can I stay continuously doing those things? I want to make my own movies. I don't want to have to answer to anyone. So just focus, stay focused on, and really surround yourself with good people.
A mind map.
And a mind map.
I love
and
that.
Also,
It's worth it.
I love that.
That's a great one.
Recognizing that the people outside of you do not make who you are. That's your choice. You make these choices. And that only comes, though, when you grow up a little bit. That's how you start knowing. But don't think we're not going in the back and making mind maps either. I'm just saying.
I'll show you mine.
I'm telling you.
But you also have some exciting news about a new project. Please tell us about it.
We just finished the sizzle reel for this show that I'm doing, producing and created with my business partner called Nerd. And it's kind of hard to explain it. We'll go to someone and I hijack their social media for 24 hours and dare them and their phone and their tweets, but I dare them to do things that they think they're good at. And then they win money and it goes to proceeds for charity.
Nice.
It was funny. It's funny too. It's really funny.
That sounds super meaningful. And while we're on that topic, meaningful work for me is your Mean Girls performances. A lot of us are hoping for like a sequel down the road. Would you get back with Regina George? And
I went to SNL the other day, and I was like harassing Lauren. I'm like, we have to do. I'll write the treatment if Tina's too busy. Like it's fine. So hopefully, I mean, yes, they should, but I think they're smart with timing, so it'll come when the time's right. But definitely.
Did you love it as much as we did?
Yeah, it's a great movie. It's a cult film.
Do you quote it?
No.
Is it called quoting when they were your lines?
Yeah, other people's.
Lindsay, thank you for coming and hanging with us. You come back anytime. Come back anytime. Whatever you're doing, you have a home here.
Come back with the show.
Yes, please. Yes, please.
We would love that.
We love Lindsay Lohan.
Yeah, I'll do it to you.
And we, of course, will be right back.